All right, hello once again. This is Jeff Scott of Rankin Technical College, and I've been going over some of the just kind of an intro to HTML and HTML5. And if you look on the screen right now, you'll see there's two lines that are in gray, and those are the only two lines I really have not covered yet. So in other words, I've covered the doc type and all of the main HTML tags. I did the H1 through H6 header tags, the P or paragraph tag. For formatting, we did the M tag, the I tag, the B tag, the strong tag, the mark tag, the INS tag, the DEL tag, the sub tag, and the sub tag. We went through unordered lists, including how to change the bullet. We went through ordered lists, including how to change the numbers to letters and Roman numerals, etc. We went through definition lists. We did images. We went through tables. We went through an extensive form example. Afterwards, we added HTML5 form functionality to it. We went through links, the visited, the link, etc. We went through some of the HTML entity tags. We went through iframes. So again, what's left is audio and video and the HTML5 canvas. And I'm not going to lie to you, I kind of went out and stole a bunch of stuff from the W3 School's website. Now, they do a very nice job in a lot of places here, but one of the places is right here. https://w3schools.com/html/html_media.asp. Because what it does there is it explains the common video formats and the common audio formats. That's how you learn, is to take a look at what's in there. So I wanted to show you what I did, and I actually went out online and got a couple copies of, if you listen,
I have a very bad feeling about this.
Luke Skywalker.
I have a very bad feeling about this.
And I've got it in two forms. I've got it as a WAV file and I've got it as an MP3 file. So to show you that in here, let me take this stuff and uncomment it. And you'll see that right there. Audio, I'm telling it to add a control bar, and then I'm telling it to try to play the wave, and if you can't play the wave, to play the MP3. And if you can't play the wave or the MP3, just come back and say your browser does not support the audio tag. So you'll notice when I bring this in and I run it, there's my control.
I have a very bad feeling about this.
Now, if I didn't put the controls on there, I think it might, I don't know if it's going to play or not play. I guess not. I guess it doesn't. But there is a way that you can do that and basically set it up so that it just keeps looping through, which would be silly to do, but I guess you could do it if you really wanted to. Now, in much the same way as those audio tags I just showed you, I went in here and grabbed this file, small.mp4 and small.og, and here's the MP4. The other one is the same thing. Just a few seconds long. But you'll notice that in many ways, it's almost the same as what we saw for audio. The type is different. It's audio and versus video, and the extension is different, but the ideas are the same. So now if I take this and run it, I've got both my audio and here's my video. And there's my audio.
I have a very bad feeling about this.
So if you do want more on this than I've just given you, which wasn't much, but if you do want more, again, here's the starting place. All right. And here's the audio. And there's the video. Okay. And what's nice about going onto these sites here and here is they give you, let's go to the audio one here, they give you what browsers support what, the different MIME types, the attributes. I guess that's the one I was looking for, was autoplay. All right, and they give you basically everything that's in there for both audio and for video. And you'll notice they're almost identical to one another. But what's really nice again about that is, you know, when you're confused or whatever, like I was when I was working on this, you know, you can go back and take a look at it, and it's not really that much to it. All right? Now, of course, I accidentally removed something or closed something I didn't mean to close, so let's bring this up. Because the last thing to talk about are Canvas tutorials. Or HTML5 Canvas. So, again, there are a couple really good things out here. What I did was I went out to W3 Schools, Canvas. I went out there and I grabbed the examples that the author put here. So I'm going to show them to you one at a time. So this is example 6, so that'll actually be the last one. So if we look at this, here's example 1. And here, we're creating a canvas right there. Okay, so there's the ID. There's the width. There's the height. There's the style with a border. If we wanted to, I guess we could give it a background. Try giving it a yellow here. I think I have to say here, well, we'll try it with an equal sign. We'll see if this works. Okay, I'm not going to hold out a lot of hope right now. Wonder if it's got to be background underscore color. Well, we'll find out. Maybe this won't work at all. I don't want these here anymore, so I need to comment those out. Okay, so there's the first one. Didn't give me my background color though, which I'm a little disappointed about. So I'm just going to get rid of this. So I asked for a canvas with a width of 200 pixels, a height of 100 pixels, a style, a border style, which is kind of gray, I guess. And here what we said was, okay, get element by ID. So that's grabbing this right here, saying grab the canvas. And in order to work with a canvas, you've got to get a context which tells whether you're working with 2D, two-dimensional, or three-dimensional. And now we're telling it to move from 0, 0, and 0, 0, just so you know, is right there. All right, that's the upper left-hand corner, and we're saying move to 200, 100. Well, why 200, 100? All right, because 200 moves it here, and 100 moves it there. So we're telling it to draw a line that starts here and that ends here. And then the stroke means actually do the drawing. And that's it. So that's the first one. Let's look at how you do that with a circle. All right, again, we're getting the canvas. We're telling it it's a 2D. We're beginning the path. And when you say the 2 times math times pi, you're basically saying I want an arc that goes all the way around. All right, so what you'll see when we run this, there's our circle. All right. All right, third example works a little bit with text. You see the pattern here, getting the element by ID, setting up the context. Here, since we're working with text, we have to set the font size. Notice it's 30 pixels, so let's make it 36 pixels. Hopefully that won't be too big. Then we're telling it to fill our context, which is our box, our canvas, with Hello World. Have it start 10 pixels over and have it go 50 pixels down. Well, I'm not sure what happened there. Did I save? No, I did not. And there's our Hello World. All right. Here's another one, but this works with a gradient. So get our element by ID, set up our context. This is a little more work. Create the gradient, telling it we're going to go from red to white, and then telling it the coordinates that we want it to go. Remember, this is a red to white gradient, so if we run this one, there's our red to white. And example 5. What I got here? Is a circular gradient. All right, so you work with a radial gradient, but other than that, it's pretty much set up the same way. And there it is, circular. All right, and then finally, the last example that's on here, and like I said, I'm running through this unbelievably quickly. I understand that. All right. So this last one works with an image example. All right. So the image to use is going to be this ID, the scream. All right. Canvas is 250 by 300. It's got a border around it. When you click the button, you want to run this routine, which again says get the element by ID, set up the context, bring in the image, and draw the image. There it is. There's the canvas to fill. So notice when I click the try it button, it fills it. There we go. Now again, that was unbelievably quick. What I want to do, see, we're only 15 minutes in. But what I want to do for the last, what I'm hoping at least will be the last video in here for the last video for the HTML section that I'm working on right here is, let me show you. All right, because I've got, 500 lines worth of stuff in here already. Okay, you can see this is all the stuff that I've done in here. I've just been keeping this running file. Okay, and what I want to do is I want to come out, and of course I removed it. But I want to look at the HTML tag reference, all the tags, okay? And we're going to take them from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43. Font, I think, is 44. There's approximately 120 tags in here. And of these 120, what I want to do is I want to go over and review one last time the ones that I have gone over in here, and the ones that I have not gone over in here, I want to at least mention them. Okay, some of them will be HTML5 tags, some of them may be deprecated tags, etc. But I want to go back to this site, and starting with the first one, I want to mention the tags I've went over and the ones I have not went or gone over. So we'll come back to do that last lecture shortly.